tight slap on his right cheek, making his friend gasp, and due to my unexpected action, he stumbled back. His face turned to the other side, and taking this chance, I freed my wrist from his grasp, and as he turned to me, not giving him a chance, I slapped him again on the same cheek. His friend stood up by now. First one for that nonsense of yours, and the second one for touching me without my permission. My breaths were uneven while he was in the same position, his face to the other side, and his face was covered by his messy front locks. Silence fell over the place, and only heavy breathing could be heard. As I turned to leave, a metal-like grip harshly pulled me back, and looking at him, all hairs of my body stood up. He never looked this much angry and mental before. He was breathing heavily, and his eyes held madness, making me regret on my earlier action. You shouldn't have done that, Ryan. Our faces inches apart, and his breathing hitting my face. You shouldn't have done that, he repeated again, glaring at me. Leave me, I screamed and tried to jerk his hands, but he started to drag me somewhere. Jimin and Jungkook looked at each other, tension visible on their faces, but when we started dragging her, Jimin immediately stood up in front of him. We stop, he said, aware of the consequences that we can't do anything in his anger. Move, he roared and dragged her with him, ignoring her protests. You shouldn't have done that, he kept on repeating while dragging her. Tonight I'll show you how much less. Kim Taehyung is to be continued.